SDG&E ramped up their prices, and now customers are amped up. So why are electricity prices in our county higher than other parts of the states? In some cases, much higher. A local engineer points to a $3 billion project in the East County. We've done several stories on this over the years. SDG&E spending $3 billion hardening their system in the backcountry to prevent fires. They've replaced wood poles with steel and buried lines underground. And while SDG&E is proud of their efforts, not everyone is excited about it.
Poles don't cause the fires. It's the wires that hit each other and touch tree limbs and that type of thing.
Bill Powers is an engineer with power system experience.
There's other switching control hardware here.
He calls SDG&E's $3 billion project a boondoggle.
$3 billion. There's 30,000 meters out there. I mean, anyone can do the math and go, my God, that's so much money per customer.
Powers says what SDG&E should have done is given everyone in the Far East County a solar system.
Over there. And that's our grid connection.
That way, when the winds kick up, the power company could shut off the electricity through its wires and everyone would still have power. And he adds it would have been a lot cheaper. We reached out to SDG&E today, but we're told because it's a Sunday, they had no one available to comment. But earlier this week, they told CBS 8 that since the hardening of their lines after the 2007 wildfires, which were started by their power lines, the utility has not been responsible for igniting any fires.
Sure, it's to protect us. But if you have those 30,000 customers put these systems on, we're just as protected. In fact, we're more protected because then the utility can shut that system off whenever the slightest breeze occurs, and the customers will never know it.
Powers says the reason SDG&E went the more expensive route is because capital improvement projects can be passed on to customers.
The ratepayers are going to pay for all of this, but the shareholders are going to benefit from it because profit comes out of these types of projects.
Powers' advice, keep the pressure on SDG&E and hound your elected state leaders to let them know this is not acceptable.
It's good that, especially in San Diego, people are up in arms, because if you don't like what's going on now, you better strap on your seatbelt, because it's going to get a whole lot more expensive very quickly.
You can also send SDG&E feedback about the rate hike. Just text the word AMPED to 858-571-8888, and we'll take you straight to the form you need. You will also get our stories about the rate hike.